stop using self-criticism as motivation. After all, you'd be more willing to change for someone who's patient and provides actionable feedback than someone who provides unhelpful insults whenever you make a mistake. This is why it's important to get out of your head. In fact, it may also help to change your environment. But remember that consistently performing a certain task in the same environment strengthens the association between the two. This helps you get started with work and continue to do it. This is because of context-dependent memory, which means that the storage and retrieval of memory are influenced by the environment in which it was learned or remembered. Students can often make use of context-dependent memory by optimizing the location of their study sessions. If they know a test will be in a specific classroom or lecture hall, they might find that studying their materials in that location in the weeks leading up to the test will help boost their brain's ability to recall the information they're learning when they're taking the exam. Context-dependent memories can also be emotional. For example, does the smell of a certain meal always remind you of your grandmother? The environment around you, external context, or your inner state, like your mood or motivation, inner context, can both be cues for context-dependent memory. Research has found that it's not necessary to physically reinstate the environment for memory to benefit from context clues. Simply imagining the original context can be just as effective for recall as returning to it physically. Relatedly, state-dependent learning means that people can more easily recall information if they are in the same physical or emotional state they were in when they learned the information. In mood-dependent memory, mood is the same in memory encoding and recall. In mood-congruent memory, people are more likely to recall memories when they are in the same mood as the memory itself. Cognitive state can also affect memory recall. Matching motivational states at encoding and recall can affect memory. However, if other cues pull your attention away from the encoding context, matching context at encoding and recall ultimately may not improve your memory. To ensure that you can rely on context-specific memory, make sure the context you choose, whether it involves physical space, sound, smell, taste, or something else, will not be disrupted.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Will Durant.